Welcome to qnawire.
To determine whether you can statistically conclude that the population proportion of young professionals who use cell phones primarily for email is less than 0.2, you can construct a 95% confidence interval for the population proportion and see if it includes 0.20 or not. So first, let's calculate the sample proportion, p hat. P hat would be the number of young professionals who use cell phones primarily for email, which is given as 1/6. And we can calculate the standard error as the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n, which is 230. This calculates to .02457. I'll stop there. So now we'll find the critical value, because our confidence interval is going to be p hat plus or minus the critical z times the standard error. And p hat again is 1/6 of critical z for 95% is 1.96. And so our lower boundary, we're going to 4 places. Would be 1/6 minus 1.96 times the standard error, which would be 0.1185, and the upper boundary from adding, which would be 0.2148. As 0.20 is within, or I don't know what your options are, but it is included in the confidence interval, we cannot conclude that the population proportion is less than 0.2. It's possible, but it's also possible that it's above it, so we cannot conclude.